All right, time to begin our practice. Today we'll be doing what is known as Yin Yoga in modern days, a slower, gentler practice where we hold postures for long, which is also traditionally how Hatha Yoga was done. So the Yin as compared to the Yang, which is more of the dynamic practices that we do in most of the classes. So this brings a good balance. So today, one request is if you have tightness in the knees or ankles or anything that makes it difficult to sit here on your knees like this, you can just grab a folded sheet or a thinner blanket or a sheet that will give you the support when we do the practice. So go ahead and grab a sheet or a blanket folded if needed. Even if you don't use it, if you think it'll be handy, you can just keep it close by. And once you have it, you can come back to a comfortable seated posture. And close your eyes. We will begin with centering. So with the eyes closed, start by checking your posture. Do you need to make any adjustments anywhere to feel as comfortable as possible? Eyes closed, we bring all the attention back inward. From the moment we wake up, the mind is active. It is outward focused. So this 1 hour, we turn it back to stay inward, our awareness on the body, on the breathing, even the state of mind when possible. So we'll start with our body awareness. Observe your seated posture. See if you're holding the back straight. Sitting tall as if someone is gently pulling your head upward. Move your awareness to the legs. Becoming aware of all parts of the legs, from the toes to the hip joints. Observe carefully to see if you're clenching, tightening any muscles. As you exhale, you can just release all the muscles in the legs, just like how you would open a clenched fist. Move your awareness to the buttocks. Relax them. Your belly, keep it soft so it can move as you breathe. Expanding as you breathe, deeper into the belly. Contracting, relaxing as you breathe out. The chest and shoulders are open. Move your awareness to your arms, from the shoulder joints all the way to the fingertips. Do you feel any tension, tightness anywhere? Is it possible to relax all the muscles in the arms? Your neck relaxed. The position of your head. holding it upright, neither bending forward nor raised looking upward. Chin slightly tucked in so that the back of the neck is also lengthened. Observe your face muscles, especially the forehead, eyebrows, eyelids, the lower jaw and teeth. No tightening, clenching. Relax the face. Now, when we relax and let go of any holding, any tightening, the body starts feeling heavier. The different parts that are resting on each other start feeling heavier. Maybe your palms right now, your hands on your knees, your legs on top of each other and on the floor. Observe your body weight. As you exhale next, feel that you're relaxing a little more into the exhalation. Allow the body to feel heavy. Now, with letting go, there is a passiveness that comes into all the muscles. Now, let's see how to become a little more active in all the muscles. When we are overactive, we clench, tighten. When we let go completely, we become more passive in the body. So to find that perfect balance where you can feel light and active, let us start with the face muscles. The muscles are relaxed. Now just feel that you are about to smile. You saw something that brings a smile to your face. You're not breaking into a grin, just the feeling that you're about to smile. Do you notice the activeness in the muscles? Can we bring that same quality in all muscles in the body, as if every muscle is about to smile? In your arms, do you feel the weight of your hands on the legs? Can you bring some activeness in the upper arms, forearms, your hands, so that the contact with the legs is light? That quality of activeness. Now the same thing with the buttocks and the legs, as if you're about to move the legs. The lower body might still be pressing against the floor or the mat, but there is a quality of activeness, a little bit of lightness. When you are active in the back muscles and the chest is when you sit tall, holding the spine upright. Now we'll try to maintain this quality of perfect balance, lightness, activeness in the body through whatever we do on the mat today. So tell yourself that you will constantly be aware of all parts of the body and try to hold them light and active. And tell yourself that you will enjoy whatever you do on the mat today. We don't need to be serious. The more relaxed we are mentally, the deeper the effects of our practice. So with these intentions, we will chant 3 rounds of Om, allowing the chanting to bring some nice vibrations, positive vibrations within and around us. even opening up the subtle energy channels. So keep the body light and active. Allow your throat, even your mouth, to be open for the sound to flow out. Try to feel the vibrations through the whole body. Exhale and take a relaxed breath into the belly. Fill your lungs for the first round. Observe the subtle sensations, the subtle activity within the body. Now bringing your palms together, you can start rubbing them vigorously to bring some heat, some energy between your palms. And now taking the center of your palms to cup your eyes. Take a few seconds there. And you can slowly blink your eyes open and move your palms away. Right, let's begin. Today, as I said, we'll go with a Yin Yoga flow. Usually in all the classes, we are more active, hey Michelle, and we are constantly moving the body because the mind is also constantly moving. A Yin practice brings a balance by allowing us to stay passive and notice the patterns of the mind, whether it gets restless. So let's begin in a standing position. We will still just stretch and open up the body. Keep your feet slightly apart. Interlock your fingers, flip them down. Breathing in, you raise your arms up into a nice Tadasana stretch, like a tall palm tree. So you start feeling rooted, your feet firm on the mat. Feel the stretches as if they're coming from the feet all the way to the fingertips. If your shoulders are crunching towards the ears, it's okay if your elbows are bent. Stay active, but not clenching any part. And now, with the next inhalation, you'll raise your heels as well. On your toes, but still firm, grounded. As you exhale next, you can bring your heels down, bring your palms to just rest on your head. We'll go with the dynamic movement for a few rounds. Breathing in, lengthen, straighten the arms, raise your heels. Breathing out, bring your heels down, bring your palms to rest on the head. Continue. Inhale, feel the stretches from the toes to the fingertips. Exhale, release any clenching, tightening. 2 more rounds. See how much in control you can come down as you exhale. And after this round, you can release your arms, relax. Now continuing to keep your feet where they are. So just gently, you can keep your hands loose and just flailing them to the sides, just twist, freeing up the spine. Allow the hands to flap on the side of your hips. Turn your head as well, twisting, moving all parts of the spine. Very relaxed swaying of the arms. And now come back to the center. Let's raise the arms to shoulder level and continue with the same twist. This gets a little deeper twist in the upper body, the upper back. You can bend your elbow as you're twisting. And come back to the center. And this time, we'll raise the arms upwards as we twist. It's okay if your heel comes up as you're twisting. Just swaying from one side to the other. Freeing up the spine by opening up the back muscles, the chest, will allow us to be more active, alert through the practice. Now come back to the center. The first practice for today. Take a few moments. Let the body settle down. Observe all the sensations running through the body. Let your breathing settle down. The first posture for today is a forward fold, a very relaxed and easy forward fold. Remember, try to maintain that perfect activeness. I will guide you through it. So stand with your feet slightly apart. And now you place your palms in front of the thighs. Slowly roll forward. Bring your chin to the chest. Roll the upper back, middle back. Let your hands slide down the legs, lower back. If you feel it is very intense on the lower back, you can keep your knees bent slightly. Allow the hands to hang loose. Now, if your hands are already touching the floor, you can just cross your hands and just lock your hands in your elbows. Just folding and hand holding. Otherwise, you can let your hands hang loose too. Now come back to observing all parts of the body. Your head is hanging loose, looking towards the knees. Observe where you're feeling heaviness. Relaxed mentally. See how you can maintain that activeness on the front and back of the legs. Remember, you're not frozen in the posture. Modify if needed. You can bend your knees when needed or straighten them. Use your breath to bring that activeness, to release any clenching, holding. As you inhale, see if you can feel that every muscle in the body is expanding. The tailbone going upward. As you exhale, allow the arms and the head to go a little closer to the floor. Relax. Observe in silence. And you know your body best. If it is very intense for you, you can slowly come out of the pose as well. So listen to your body. And also see how much of discomfort you can mentally be okay with. If you're feeling deep stretches, what is the sensation in those areas? What if you didn't know it was called pain or discomfort? Can you observe that with a state of neutrality, being very neutral, disinterested in what the sensation is, unless it is a sharp pain or your body is crying out for you to get out of the pose. We'll just stay here a little longer. 3. Notice the difference. When you bend your knees, you will be lengthening the lower back a little more. So if it feels intense, feel free to keep the knees bent. And when you straighten the knees, you get a stretch on the back of the legs. And 1. Now slowly release your hands. To come back, feeling safe in the back, we will raise our hands up from the sides, opening the arms to the sides as we inhale, taking our time to gently come up. Lengthen the arms, take them upward, and slowly bring them down. Take a few moments. Observe every sensation. These few seconds between practices is a beautiful time to become aware of everything that's happening internally. And now we'll come to a seated position. You can sit down in an easy crossed leg position for now. We'll work a little bit on the lateral stretches, bending the spine sideways, feeling the stretches on the side of the body. So we'll begin by tilting only the head to the right, as if you're trying to bring the ear to the shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed through the practices just to see what is happening. See where you're feeling the stretch. See how you can be active on both sides of the neck. Are you active in the rest of the body? Remain aware of the arms, legs, and the back as well. As your breathing relax. Now, from the same position, you can open your eyes if you want to see. You're going to lean in the direction of the head with the rest of the spine as well. You're not doing much with your arms, just leaning a little to the side. And then slowly you can place the palm down for support and see how much you can go down. If you're comfortable, go down to your elbow, bringing your elbow to the mat. If not, place your hand wherever it's comfortable to feel supported while you stretch the body to the side. The other hand can be on the lap or keep it on the floor next to you. That will give you a nice stretch on the top of the shoulder. See where you're feeling challenged in this posture. Use your breath, your inhalation, bringing that activeness and expansion through all parts. Your exhalation, releasing any clenching, tightening. Whenever there is a deep stretch or something intense, some other muscles start clenching, just to protect your body. But can you become aware of that? By releasing the clenching, becoming active, you start feeling that ease in the posture. Observe the other side which is not getting stretched. Now to feel a deeper stretch on the side of the body, you can raise that left arm up. Take it all the way up and try to take it closer to the ear. See how long you can stay active in both the arms, shoulders. How light can you be in all the parts that are pressing into the mat? If you start feeling a little bit of numbness, tingling in the upper arm, maybe there's some nerve getting a little compressed. So feel free to either raise it up or move it forward a little, adjust if needed. But stay active, even in the palm that is on the floor. Just a little longer. Now gently, you can first bring the arm back to the side. Bring it back down. And then slowly keep the head where it is and straighten the torso. We come back in the reverse order of how we went into the pose. And once the torso is upright, gently straighten the head. Take a few moments sitting upright. And we go to the other side now. So bend your head, tilting to the left. Stay with the full body awareness. Make sure your breathing is relaxed. What is stopping you from going deeper in the stretch? And now you can slowly start tilting the body to the left, leaning, extending the spine to the left. And when you need to, move that left hand to the mat or the floor. See how far you can go into the side stretch. The right hand is still relaxed by your side. Holding poses for long helps you also learn the perfect amount that you can challenge the body. You do want to give it some amount of challenge, but not take it so deep that the mind starts getting restless and struggles with it. Stay with your full body awareness. If something feels intense, you can always straighten up a bit or make any adjustments. Now raise your arm up, the right arm up, to get a little bit more of a stretch on the side of the torso. Bringing the arm closer to the ear. Remain active on the left side, the left arm. Adjust the position of the upper arm as and when needed. And if the muscles in the arm start feeling tired, you can even bend at the elbow, letting the forearm hang loose. Where are you feeling the strong sensations in the body? Can you be okay with those sensations? Alert to every sensation, but neutral. And how can you fine tune, bring activeness in all parts so you don't feel the intensity as strong in certain parts? Now to come out, go in the reverse order. Bring the hand down first. Take a second or two and then start straightening the torso. And then gently bringing the head upright. Observe every sensation. Observe your breathing. And now you can open your eyes. So when we started the class, I said that if you have a little tightness in the ankle or knee, you can grab a folded sheet or a thin blanket. You can try and see if you can get into the pose without support. If not, we will take the support. Today, what we will do is known as a half hero pose, Ardha Virasana. So stretch the legs out in front of you. You can stretch them out on the mat. Try to sit somewhere in the middle of your mat. And now we try to bend one leg back. If your toes are to the side, it's okay, but try and see if you can turn the toes to point to the back of the room. Now, even with this, both your buttocks, are they able to be stable? Are they touching the mat evenly? Is the weight balanced? If not, that is where your folded sheet comes in handy. Because when we do this many times with the tightness around here, this buttock lifts off. In that case, place this under the other buttock of the straight leg. That way, both your hips will be balanced. So you can sit on this and then keep this. But if your sit bones are both nice and in contact with the floor, then you can sit as it is. So feel free to adjust. A little bit of discomfort, a little bit of a challenge is good, but try not to push it too much right away. So adjust. The cushioning should be under the buttock of the straight leg. Now you can take your hands back a little, just lean back. And if you're comfortable, we can see how to extend this further. If there is already enough of a challenge here, stay here upright. If not, you can try to go to your elbows or go to a supine half hero's pose. If you're comfortable at every stage, go in and explore, but if it feels too intense, you can always come out. If not, you can continue being there. And if you're comfortable on your elbows, see if a complete supine pose. If it feels challenging, come back to your elbows. Keep your attention internal. See where you're most comfortable, where you can close your eyes and relax. And if you think after a few, sometimes it feels good as soon as you get in, but after a few seconds, if you want to, you can always come upright. You can always release the pose as well. So go where you are most comfortable and then observe. See how you can bring that activeness in all the other parts. No clenching, tightening. Mentally, can you be okay with the strong sensation? Try zooming into those muscles where you're feeling the intensity. If you observe with a relaxed mind, see what happens. We won't stay here too long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in a fully flat position on your back, come back to your elbows, come back to a seated position, your time, and gently release the leg. Once you have released, relax. A good opportunity to see what happened in the folded leg. When we hold postures for long, we are releasing rigidity, tightness in the deeper muscles and tissues. And when you're ready, you can slowly explore on the other side. This time bending the other leg. Once you bend the leg, it's okay if your feet only open to the side, which is fine. A little bit of ankle opening will allow you to slowly get to a position where the toes are pointing to the back. Now the important thing, make sure your hips are balanced. If one buttock is raised off, place that cushioning under the other buttock. And again now, you can lean back a little. Adjust and go into a posture where you're most comfortable, either staying on your palms or on your elbows or lying down on your back. You can take a few moments in each stage to see if you're comfortable to hold there for a while. And wherever you're comfortable, close your eyes. Time to relax into the posture. How the posture looks is not important. How you feel in the body. Are you giving the body a good amount of challenge, but also without pushing it too hard, where the mind can't relax? Stay with the full body awareness. Wherever the sensations are strong, take all your attention there, as if you're zooming into those muscles. Observe carefully what is happening. You will notice the sensations change. Can you find the exact point of discomfort? There are different approaches to finding that ease, sukha, in any posture. One way is with the full body awareness. One is by isolating and zooming into those muscles. And we'll slowly come out. If you're fully flat, come up to your elbows, come up to your palms, and gently release the leg. Take a few moments here. You can use the support of your hands. Stay as relaxed as possible. And you can come to a lying down position. We'll get a nice deep twist now. So lie down on your back. Twists are a beautiful way to open up any tension on the outside of the hips, along the spine, even the side of the ribs, which is why twists can make a difference to the breathing as well. Now open your arms out sideways at shoulder level on the floor, or you can interlock your fingers behind the head. Either way, the idea is to keep the shoulders open and flat on the mat. Bend your legs, bring your knees to the chest, lifting your feet off. And now drop your legs to the left side. Take a few moments. Allow the legs to settle down. Adjust the position of your feet if needed. Now turn your head to look in the opposite direction. And with eyes closed, relax into the twist. And in this posture, see how you can use your breath to find that lightness, ease in the pose. Breathing in, feel that all muscles are expanding, feeling lighter. Breathing out, release any clenching, holding, relaxing a little more. Five. How can you be active? Participating with every part of the body. 3, 2, 1. Gently bring your head to the center. Lift your legs, bring them to the center. Keep your knees on the chest. And we'll slowly drop them to the other side. Allow the legs to settle down as comfortably as possible. Your feet all the way to the hip. Turn your head in the other direction. And let go into the twist. Observing your breath. Using the breath to relax, open up the body, and keep it active. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center with your head, with your legs. Release your hands. You can hug your knees. Come back. Take a moment. Place your palms on the knees. Gently roll on your back side to side. Massaging those back muscles. And coming back to the center, point your feet up and straighten the legs. Point your palms up, straighten the arms. Now clench every muscle in the body. Your feet, your legs, your fists, your arms, shoulders, even clenching your face, chest and belly. Tighten every part. Clench. And now relax. Take your hands back to the floor overhead. Take your legs to the mat. Now get a nice stretch in each of the muscles. Pointing your fingers to the back of the room. Pointing your toes to the front of the room. A nice stretch, releasing any bit of tension. And then relax. Bring your hands by the side of your body. Keep your feet apart. Allow the feet to fall to the sides. Adjust your shoulder blades, your hips, finding yourself in the most comfortable posture. Let go. You can lie down and relax in Shavasana. Relax. Time to let go. All our practices, whether it is the active, dynamic, Yang-style practice, or a slower Yin-style practice, we have to come to the state where we can let go. Let go of that body awareness and drop into the silence and stillness. This stillness is the space of healing. The silence, stillness is your witnessing presence. That aspect of you which is constantly aware of everything happening with your body, mind. The I that we refer to. You are this. Let your mind get more and more comfortable with the stillness, with not having to think or do anything. This thoughtless, still state of the mind is what can lead us to deeper wisdom, more clarity. So enjoy the next few minutes in complete silence. Stay with that silence and stillness. If the mind is still restless, you can simply observe the breathing and the movement it is bringing in the body. Let us slowly come back from our corpse pose, Shavasana. Stay relaxed and light mentally. Start becoming active in the body, moving your fingers, toes, hands, and legs. You can bring your feet together, take your hands overhead, and even give yourself a nice gentle stretch to feel active in all muscles in the body. And turning to one side, come up to a seated position. Sit back with your eyes closed, back straight. Today's pranayama, we'll just do a gentle humming practice with the hands on your lap. You can just gently touch the forefinger and thumb together, the other three fingers stretched out straight. On exhalation, we make a humming sound. Inhalation is also through the nose. Remember to keep the body light and easy so that you can feel the vibrations throughout the body. Just visualize that your body is like a hollow drum. You can exhale, take a relaxed breath deep into the belly and begin. Continue. The more you let go into the exhalations, the more effortless you're humming. Now for the last 5 rounds, you can just block your ears and try to feel the vibrations. You will not be able to hear me, so after 5 rounds, you can bring your hand down. Just blocking the ears, so you're shutting yourself off from the outer world, going inward. Once you're done, relax. Chanting, humming helps calm the nervous system, relax the mind, open up the subtle energy channels throughout the body. Observe the state of your body and mind right now. And you can bring your palms together. It's time to end our practice. Feeling grateful for this body and mind that we have, that are supporting us in everything, day after day. That are the reason or the medium for us to experience life, creation. With a lot of gratitude for this body and mind, let us wish peace, health, joy for ourselves and for all beings in creation. We will end with the closing prayer, Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. You can either chant the prayer or just feel that you're sending your positive energy to all of creation. We'll take a nice breath in. Loka Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can rub your palms again, nice and active. And cup your eyes. This time you can move your palms across the whole body or maybe specific parts that are feeling sore. And you can place your palms there for a few seconds. And then gently cupping your eyes again. You can blink them open. Take your time. Thank you. Take care.